Hello, hello, hello. I hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are having a good winter so far. Last night I just was thinking about this story. I thought it was pretty funny, so I thought I should tell you guys it. Since I can't stream currently, I thought it'd be a good idea to switch up the content, try something new. I have a ton of like really weird stories that have happened to me, so I guess this will be the start of like a new video series. At least while I'm out here and unable to stream, I can upload these. These are pretty chill to sit down and talk about. So, story of my first kiss. Now, you guys are probably thinking, it's his first kiss. It's probably gonna be like, I don't know, like high school or like maybe middle school, maybe elementary school when he had his first kiss. But no, no, I had my first kiss when I was freaking 4 years old. Yeah, it's kind of an embarrassing story, but I figured if I could tell this story, I could tell any story, so I figured I should just go ahead and get it over with. Um, so, something you need to know. I grew up in an area with a lot of Mexican people. There was a high population of Mexicans, okay? And I loved it. I love Mexican people, so that wasn't a problem. What this came along with was a lot of, Spanish culture, music, food. It was a bomb, honestly, but one thing that Spanish people have in particular that is particularly interesting is their soap operas. They're called telenovelas. All right, and my mom had my mom was single at the time, and she had dropped me off at a babysitter, and the babysitter would play these telenovelas like all day long. Okay, they're like super dramatic, you know how soap operas are, man. It's ridiculous. All right, people coming back to life, people cheating on each other, people. I don't even know what was going on, honestly, but pretty much very dramatic and very sexual. That's probably where this story, why this whole thing happened. But basically, I was watching this show, and two adult characters were kissing like they're supposed to in a soap opera. Like it's perfectly fine, right? But 4-year-old me, I didn't actually know what a kiss was or what it entailed. So I'm just watching the scene, and I'm like, "Yo, I want to try that." You know what I'm saying? I want to try that. So finally, when I'm done seeing that babysitter, I only saw like that babysitter once or twice. I don't remember all the details. Like I said, I was 4, so like details in these stories are like kind of jumbled in my mind. I just remember like the important parts, of course. But yeah, they say you don't form memories until you're like 8 years old, like concrete memories. So yeah, 4 years old. I go to this daycare center with a bunch of kids, and basically what we would do is it's like preschool. You just cut, try and write if you can, but basically cut, draw, and we played around, and we had nap time. Perfectly fine daycare experience. Okay, but there was this girl, and we would always hang out. She was kind of mean. I remember that. She tried to cut my freaking finger off at one point, but you know how they give you those like, those freaking scissors that don't work. So she tried to cut off my finger. It didn't work. I didn't cry, but I was like, man, you're mean, dude. You're freaking mean. So basically, after I had seen that scene where those two characters were kissing, I had talked to her about it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, these characters were doing these things with their mouths. Like, I want to try it." And she was like, "Yeah," and she was like, and I was like, "Yeah," and basically, the moral of this story probably is that 4-year-old me had more game than 20-year-old me now. 20-year-old me now has, because low key I'm not that smooth today. But anyway, she agrees. We do the thing, and what you have to understand is in these telenovelas, okay, these were not pecs. This is like full on like tongue and all that stuff. It's really gross and weird to think about today. That's why this story is so embarrassing. But yeah, tongue and all that stuff, and yeah, this is during the time when they had nap time, and they would like lay you down on like little cots and like turn out the lights and all that stuff. So we're just in the dark, just making out like for like 10 seconds. I remember the lady caught us. The lady caught us, but nothing really came of it. You're gonna find a similar trend if I keep telling videos. Stuff happens, but I never really get in trouble. I don't know why. I'm just lucky for some reason, but yeah, nothing really happened. And the story ends is me and her. I think I stopped going for a week, and then I come back, and then we had nap time again, and then this girl is doing it with making out with another guy. It's like it was. I remember feeling weird, but at that age, like you know what jealousy is, but you don't know when or why you should feel jealous. And basically, I felt no jealousy, but I just thought it was weird that she was like making out with other people. And yeah, basically had my first kiss and was cheated on, all within like the same week. And on top of that, I was like 4 years old. So it's kind of crazy that I was even able to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm low key, I took it like a champ. You know what I'm saying? I kind of have like a lot of respect for my 4-year-old self. Honestly, that's what this story actually has proven to me. But yeah. So I guess the main takeaway here is don't let your kids watch telenovelas. They're gonna become degenerates. You saw what happened to the other girl. You saw what happened to me. I mean, until I see evidence otherwise, that's what I'm rolling with, man. It's yeah, man. It was just spreading like a cancer throughout the daycare. After that, everybody was just making out. So yeah, follow, subscribe, check out my Twitch, check out my Discord, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you next week with another story. It'll be a lot longer because this one is gonna be about my anger issues as a kid, and I have a lot of different stories. So that one will kind of jump around, but it'll be fun because those are some of my favorite stories to tell. But yeah, we have a good day. Bye.